Good evening, everybody. I'm Guillaume, the CEO of Illusion, and tonight I'm going to talk to you about the future of gaming. But first of all, I would like to thank you, all of you, for coming tonight. It means a lot for the whole team, for everybody who worked with us. So thank you, guys. And it's crazy that even at the beginning of the week, you found time to party. That's why I love the city, I have to say. So, before we get started, I would like to explain you the unusual story of our game studio. So here is where it all started. Well, just here, on the benches of the University of Arts of Berlin, during the master degree, Leadership in Digital Communication. Stefan and I came eye to eye from the beginning. We both shared this love for the digital world and creative ideas. And that's how our lasting friendship started. And one day, funny thing is, one of us asked this question. As a kid, how did you imagine the 2000 would look like? And we started crazy brainstorming, like waking up old memories from our childhood. There's cool robots, there's flying cars, there's badass cities, and of course, the legendary hoverboard. Well, that's how we imagined it to be. And that's how it really is. Slightly different. So, this is 2012. This is here, 2012. And I have a question for you. Is this the future we were promised as kids? I seriously doubt it. So, Stefan and I did a quick review of the current situation. Robots? Nope. Flying cars? Nope. Hoverboards? Not a chance. Aliens? Well, when I see some friends coming off the bear kind on Sunday, I can have some doubt, but overall, no. Interworld portals? That's an excellent question. Well, we have one of the greatest inventions of the last few centuries, the internet. The tool that connects a Nigerian scammer in his cyber cafe to a 14-year-old Instagram user in New Jersey. Magic. So based on these conclusions, we've decided to act. We've decided to use the smartphone as a key to another world. A world that we want to upgrade using the latest technologies such as augmented reality, geolocation, and of course, the social aspect. Our vision was to create a world where entertainment, creativity, fun could find their right place. And that's how we came to the idea of illusion, making the world an interconnected playground through video games. Well, since we've spoken so much about 2012, let's see what we've done during this year. Just grab a sip of water. So we firstly started a company. Jürgen, our CFO, co-CEO, strategist, business angel, and so much more, was quickly drawn into the project because he was also studying with us at University of Arts of Berlin. Stefan heads the communication, and his business partner, Tim, with whom he has created the successful digital agency Youngmood, big up guys, leads the legal aspect of the company. Without forgetting Jason, who is a bit the veteran of the game industry with more than 20 years experience in this field, who is our COO. So we also registered our company in wonderful Berlin on Polnikehofer 3940, which is actually 200 meters from here. And we moved into beautiful offices, a cozy loft. What else have we done? With our ideas, we raised $1.7 million. That's how we roll. And we gathered the best team ever. Marco, Attila, Thomas, Leith, Nadine, Pia, Robert, Sergi, Javier, Sebastian, Deacon, and Juan. I love you guys. Oh, sorry. What I wanted to say. We traveled a lot, actually. And I have a funny story for you. We noticed a couple of months ago that the app name, eevoo, was already registered somewhere. It's good that we didn't check it before. Huh? So we managed to reach a guy through a comment on YouTube. And after tough negotiation, the guy agreed to sell us the name, but only in cash. So I said, like, it sounds great. Where should we meet? He said, tell me, like, how about a coffee, a Starbucks coffee? I said, good. Where do you live? Hong Kong. So we flew there, made a deal, and came back to Berlin for tea time. Nice trip. We also went to the Gamescom as the smallest game studio in attendance. We met a lot of journalists, game studio, of course, players. It was a really, really stressful experience, but exciting as well. We traveled a lot. We went to show our project and ideas in San Francisco, Las Vegas, Hamburg, Paris, London, Munich, and even at the holy headquarters of Apple, Infinity Loop in Cupertino. We met a lot of new friends, of course. So I would like to thank you, all these people here, who worked with us and took the time to listen to my broken English and German and gave us so many useful feedbacks in order to improve the game. So thank you, guys. Because I know a few of you are here. And what else? True, we did produce a game. There was only a slight problem. The concept, the theory, was so unique that we needed to develop our own technology from scratch, which means that we produced and developed our own 3D engine. The whole eGrid technology was made from scratch, and of course, the augmented reality code also was developed in-house. So it was a bit the fight of the year, like the designer against the production team. That was 2012. But it's now time to present you the reason why we are all here, our first game. But before we get started, I would like to tell you a little story. A few months ago, I got a call from a professor, a weird guy, I didn't really understand his English. He asked us for help. So by scientific curiosity, I flew to UK to meet him. And this guy was, and still is, basically a genius, and I'm really grateful to welcome him tonight, Professor McEvoo. This guy invents stuff since his childhood. Like, he got 20 degrees at the age of 16. Nice job. He spent his time inventing and researching in a field of physics, and more specifically, seeking new energies. Am I right? Cool. This little guy, this very little guy, made one day in his small laboratory an amazing discovery. He finally found what he was looking for so long, a new, clean source of energy, the blue E. But first thing he actually did with this source of energy, he created and finished a little robot, the eevoo, to help him in his laboratory. And besides having many wonderful properties, this energy also allowed him to open a portal to another dimension, where he unfortunately lost his cat. Shit happens. The professor heard about illusion and our development of new technologies, such as augmented realities and geolocation stuff. So he decided to contact us to ask to develop an app to enter this parallel world. And of course, we've accepted. So that was the story of eevoo. As you may have noticed, we didn't only want to release the game, we wanted to create a whole universe around it. Now, I would like tonight to show you exclusively the new trailer that we have made for the occasion, the trailer of eevoo. So I guess you are now all curious to see the game, so let's jump right in. It's all live from now. I will show you the beautiful splash screen. There's some music, but not yet. Yeah, it's totally worth it to show the splash screen. So firstly, the wheel. We try to create a unique interface to differentiate eevoo from other game. So to access the menu you wish, you simply need to spin it over. And yeah, right now I will go to login, so I already have an account. And to log in, it's pretty easy. You just need a valid email address. And it's pretty cool because you are not dependent from this device. You can play from every iPhone you want. So I will connect. It's already there. The first thing you will notice, we are based on a map layer. We are the first game to implement original 3D content on the top of Apple Maps. And for the version running for the iPhone running on earlier versions, the game also works with Google Maps. So, in eevoo, it's all about claiming a square in a virtual dimension atop of our reality. How do I do that? Well, I'm pretty lucky. Tonight I have a square free just where we are right now. I simply the square, select claim, and no, I don't want to share it on Facebook. And ta-da, I have my first stake. A bit like in the Wild West, you know, it's like, that's my property. I can look at it in 3D, like turn it over, zoom it and zoom out. And okay, what is the goal? I have a stake, that's cool, but what is it all about? I need to upgrade it to different ages. So to do so, I will use resources and go to the next level, which is a tent. So I will get the first level of tent, and I upgrade it through 3 different steps before going to the next architecture style. So I will just let you admire you on the Google Map, on the Apple Map, sorry. So yeah, you see I'm not the only player around who claim a stake of this world. So we have more than 50 different architecture style. So we have, like, for example, the Maya house. We also do have the tent. We have the steampunk. We have, like, the animal house. Yeah, we did quite a mix of the different styles possible. The Greek house is really beautiful. See, with a little Trojan horse, for those who know the history. Beautiful, huh? So I talk about resources, but how do I get these resources? Actually, resources are available at resource stations. And this can be found all around the world. I will try to find one here. Here, for example, this one at the Michael-Kirchplatz and the Melchiorstraße. So here I have 2 possibilities. Either I go there by myself until the Michael-Kirchplatz, which will take me like 3 minutes, 4 minutes with the snow. And once I'm there, I check in to gather the resources. I just tap and gather the resources. But since I don't want to leave you tonight, I will send my little robot, which is the eevoo, to do that for me. So I simply click on it, collect resources, and I've launched an eevoo to the destination. And the funny thing is, we can actually follow him. I'll just try to find him. Okay, Guillaume, please find it now. So you can send your little eevoo. No, where are you guys? Yeah, I think he didn't go in a straight line. Well, since I have an army of eevoo, it's good to be the CEO, I will send another here. And this one, I will see him for sure, leaving. Yeah, here is he. You see? Ta-da! So we are actually sending a virtual content in a real world. So this little guy is flying at the same speed as a human being. Yeah, okay. He's flying at the same speed as a human being is walking, because humans do not fly. And keep in mind that in this game, it's always more beneficial to do everything by yourself. So when you go by yourself, decide, take your iPhone, go until the Michael Kirch things, boom, check in, you will get much more advantages as doing it with your robot. So, what else I wanted to explain you tonight? Well, actually the game is not that easy. It's not only about claiming a square and putting something beautiful on it. No, you need to take care of it, not to lose it to other players. Of course, all about challenge. How is it possible? Here I am in the Polnike Ufer. I have the possibility to check in, to gather points all around me. So I really like this claim here, because this star house. The star house is cool. Look how beautiful it is. A bit like, see? Amazing. So I really want this one. I'm going to click on it, check in, and in this way, I will gather points. And once I will have more points than the owner, bingo, that's mine. But to spice up a bit the game, we've implemented a crazy assortment of items, such as the totem pole, or what else do we have? I have in my inventory. The telescope. We have a lot of them. It's my eevoo who just arrived at destination. Good to know. Thank you. Oh, new badge. Okay. So these items, they all have different properties. And you can put them, for example, on your property to gather like crazy advantages. So I really want to, this one, sorry. I will put on this, because I really don't want to lose my Greek house, I will put the totem pole on it. And it will appear just close to the Trojan horse. Makes absolutely no sense. Trojan horse with a totem pole, but well. Yeah, here it is. And it's pretty handy when you are, for example, in holidays in New York, or I don't know, in Bielefeld, whatever. And you decide to get a new property there. I mean, just play the game, you have a new property. You come back to Berlin. You don't want to lose it there to other player. So you simply put an item there, or two, if you wish, to increase the amount of points and decrease the amount of checking points that will have other players. So it's all about a bit management of your resources with your items and stuff like that. But now let's speak a bit for the gamers, because I know there are a lot of gamers among you. It's good to get a property, to defend it, but we're also implementing more than 200 missions. And they are totally different, such as the claiming mission. When you need to own a property, the last one is near to the Great Wall of China, or somewhere close to the Golden Gate Bridge. And this one I don't have. But yeah, a lot of different claiming spaces all around the world. We also have conquest for the more aggressive among you, like taking over all houses of one same street. So we try to adapt the game to all gamers' profiles. Like some will more go into the social aspect, let's build something all together, and some will go like, no, I'm going to conquer the whole Arctic or whatever. So different items for different tastes of gaming. But now let's speak about the pièce de résistance of eevoo, which is the augmented reality. The augmented reality actually allows us to visualize, thank you, to visualize the game through the camera of your iPhone. So now you can literally walk through the whole city, a city built by yourself and other players, and, well, checking point, gather resources, whatever. It's like the upgrade we're talking about. So look how beautiful it is. Look at the level of details we put in such a small app. Because, by the way, the app is less than 50 MB, which means that you don't even need Wi-Fi to download it. It's like 3G. Cool. If you're lucky enough, wait, let me just try to find one. You will find an eevoo sent by other player, because I asked my friends to send me stuff. Just wait a minute. So you can admire the virtual landscape during this time. Okay, that's called bad coordination. Okay, so the augmented reality also allows us a little bit more than only admiring the landscape. It also enables exciting scavenger missions. For example, right now, I need to find the tuki, which is an exotic bird, to the world of eevoo. You see? Wait, just here, you see? That's a little guy flying. Okay, if you didn't see, it's not important. So I need to go further in this direction, and I will be able to, here. You will miss it. And sorry, it was really fast. No, I mean, you need to follow the arrow. No, I focus, Guillaume. To find, here, beautiful. See? Indeed. Yeah. I missed you guys. So, you follow the arrow to be able to find the tuki, and once you're close enough, so you really need to walk, and I don't want to leave you again, you simply need press the arrow, and you get it in your inventory. So if you see in Berlin people like running with the iPhone in the air, it's normal. And but to get a total immersion in this world of eevoo, we implement something more. You simply need to tap the switch view icon to be totally like in the world. So we don't have any link with the reality anymore. It's only a virtual world. And to get a better overview of the current location, you simply flip your iPhone like this, and you can add like a Hubschrauber, helicopter view of the current situation. Look at this amazing effect. Thank you for the sound effect. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is eevoo, and that's only the beginning. Now, let me just check my to-do list now. So, I've shown you the game. I've presented you the company. Well, now it's time to launch the app. Professor McEvoo, your app is ready. So once you will press this button, sorry, it's great to have you here. So once you will press this button, we will release the game in the App Store. It can take a while until it's available for download because Apple need to synchronize all their database. But, well, here it is for you. Thank you, man. Fine? Hi. It's now time for question and answer. If you didn't get something from my friend German English, just ask us everything you wish. Tito? Sorry. Yes, it is. Actually, it's running perfectly on iPhone 5. Sorry. The version of iOS 5 is not available on iPhone 5, right? No, only iOS 6. So yes, it's working, of course, on iPhone 5. Another question? It was really clear. Cool. So I will say 2 bars. Sorry. I come back to the Q&A slide. Here you go.
So how are you going to earn money with that? So it's you pay for the app and you sell
That's
items.
a good point.
How does it work?
So the app is free. I should have mentioned it in the presentation. So yes, the app is free. And we are going to finance ourselves through in-game purchases and cooperation with partners. So let's say some people are really impatient, they want to get things right now. They don't want to wait half an hour, 1 hour until they even goes to Berliner or to US or whatever. Then they can speed up the process. That's one example. There are also some people who like to show off, and they will get their really luxurious and beautiful golden easy statue in front of their Porsche just to say it. Ta-da! So in this way, some of items are available only on in-game purchases. But the game is totally free, and if you are really playing in it, well, you will have fun. It's not like the kind of game when you are braked after like 10 minutes, okay, I need to spend 10 cents to go further. We try to avoid it as mobile gamers. You? So I don't see you, but...
Thank you. So why should I claim actually places?
Sorry?
Why should I actually claim places, like spaces on the map? Why should I do that?
Because if you don't do it, people will take your bed spot, like where you live, or where you work, or where, I don't know, where you have like your vacation stuff. It's pretty lame. Don't you want to have your house where you live? Or where your girlfriend live? Come on. I think it's a must. Girlfriends, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's all about like securing the spots as soon as possible, unless they will be all taken.
All right.
You're welcome. Any other question? Here, one.
What's the driver of the game? Is there like a leaderboard where I can compete with others?
Yeah, of course. I didn't show you all the panels of the menu, but firstly, you can compete against your friends. You can import your friend from Facebook who are already playing, and you also have like a friendly ranking only among your friends, and also a worldwide ranking with every players in the world. So for the 1.1, we're going to do through Game Center, but for now, it's only friends playing eevoo. Any other question? Yeah, Lionel.
Hi, so I was wondering, are you going to make like several virtual realities, or is it just going to be all in one world? Because eventually, if there's so many people playing it, won't it be really hard to like save your spot and everything?
Yeah, this day, call me. No, that's a good question. Firstly, we want to set up the world. So you have the world of eevoo, and along the version, we'll like upgrade stuff like by putting new buildings, new items, new mission, and new stories. Like create event into the world. The first step is all about setting one layer on top of ours, and then we'll be able to upgrade it. And I don't really think that we have more. Like we are one claim per person living on the earth, so it's fine.
Fair enough.
No question anymore? No? Cool. No, I mean, not, okay, sorry. So just to finish, thank you firstly for your attention. 2 bars are located each wings. If you drink and plan to drive tonight, please do that everything responsibly. I wish to all of you a pleasant evening. Thank you very much. Like Petit Abel? Yeah. Sound? Yeah. Just to be clear, we're going to clean up the place to let place for the DJ. So it was actually an incentive to move.